Alright, in case you haven't figured it out yet, this is my recipe review of the week right here in the kitchen. This week we are going to be taking a look at Greg O. Gallagher's Warrior Flake Steak. But I am putting my own twist on it. Instead of the Warrior's Flake Steak, it is going to be the Mob Boss version, the Italian version. So if you guys are ready, meet me back in the kitchen. Let's go talk about it.
I never wanted this for you. I worked my whole life. I don't apologize to take care of my family.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing.
What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for stopping by the kitchen today. As always, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Spooky Goblin. This is the Spooky Goblin Kitchen. And on my channel, I help you get just a little bit healthier. I do it all from the perspective of an actual obese person like myself. Because I am 45 years old, going through my own weight loss journey. And if this is your first time here, a little bit about me. I have a professional culinary arts background. On this channel, I do a lot of recipe reviews. I do some of my own recipes. I give you tips and tricks to help you lose some weight. I've dropped over 50 pounds in the past, I say whatever, since January. I think it's been like 5 months. Something like that. But anyhow, if you think that this is the kind of content that you are interested in, do old Spook a favor. Take that like button, put a pair of cement shoes on it, and push it off of the bridge. Make it sleep with the fishes. Because in today's video, this is my recipe of the week review from the Power 13 cookbook. And this week we are going to be going over the Warrior Flake Steak. Poontang. Did I say that right? Poontang. By Greg O. Gallagher. So this is a damn good recipe. I've already made it, but I put my own spin on it. As you can see here, it's an easy recipe to make, which it really was. This is for the whole thing. The calorie count in this is already pretty low. But the spin that I put on it, the calorie count is even lower. It's 995 calories for the whole thing, 46.9 grams of fat, 65.9 grams of carbs, 6.7 grams of fiber, 86 grams of protein. Now that's for the entire recipe. Now if you do by servings, it is 498 calories, 23.5 grams of fat, 33 grams of carbs, 3.4 grams of fiber, and 43 grams of protein. Now, it is important to note why I decided to put my own spin on it. Which brings me up to the other elephant in the room that I have to address, coming from a culinary background from Sullivan University and being in the restaurant industry and the food industry for 25 plus years. This is a subject that I feel really deeply about. If you are involved in this YouTube fitness community at any capacity, then I'm sure you have already heard that Nicholas from Exercise for Cheat Meals recently did a video on, well, what used to be one of my favorite YouTubers. Well, let's be honest, he still kind of is, because I've been with this guy for a while. I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. Remington James, and the video is titled Enough is Enough. Let's go into the intro. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it, then I'm going to get straight back into my own video. Eventually, I will be doing a reaction to this because, like I said, coming from a culinary background, I felt like that I really had to address it. I saw this right before I started posting this video, after I started the editing process. So I went back and redid my intro a little bit just so I could address this. But anyhow, let's hear what Nick has to say real quick.
Ingredient for ingredient, cook temperature for cook temperature, the exact same.
So basically what it's boiling down to is Remington James does recipe videos on his channel. He's been doing for some time. I've been watching the guy since like late 2016, early 2017. He was one of the first guys I started watching on YouTube. I gotta give him some credit because he gave me a lot of knowledge in the beginning when it comes to making these antibiotic recipes. So I can't really hate the guy, but the accusations are is every recipe that he has done on his channel, he has copied to some capacity. A lot of them is word for word. And to me, like I said, man, with my extensive background in culinary arts and the restaurant industry itself, I know that most recipes are open source material, but YouTube is a completely different beast. You have to have integrity on this platform. You have to be upfront with people. You have to be honest and forthcoming. If you go through and look at all my recipe reviews, I have always given credit to everyone I've ever did. I even got quite a few Remington James recipes that I've remade on my channel because I really liked them. They was really tasty, and I wanted to share them with you guys. But I made damn sure I gave Remington credit for it. So with all that out of the way, let's get straight into the fun stuff. Meet me back in the kitchen, and let's go make some Mob Boss flank steak inspired by the Empire 13 cookbook. Come on, y'all. What are y'all waiting for? Let's go. Okay, Brigade, this is really easy. You're really only going to need 5 ingredients. You'll need a low cut of steak. This is sirloin tip. This is really all I can find, so it's not going to be lowest in calories. That is why I am using like the fat-free mozzarella cheese, the pizza sauce instead of the gravy, and some frozen peppers to make up for that. And I'm using 1 potato here that I'm going to cut into fries. And instead of the oven here, I'm actually going to use my air fryer. So I'm going to let this get up to room temperature. I'm going to cut these into actual fries, get them going into the air fryer, and then we will be back. Alright guys, I got my potatoes cut into some pretty decent fries here. Just give them a quick toss. Some little bit of cooking spray, salt and pepper. And I like the skin on these too. Leave me a comment down in the comment section. Do you like the skin on your fries? I think it adds a little bit more of a flavor. And you get some more vitamins that way too out here. I don't know how true it is, but I like it. Now I got my air fryer right here. These are going to go into here. Once they are going, I'm going to take and cut my beef up into strips. Use this same bowl and I'll show you the rest of it. So I'm going to get these into here and yeah, let's go. So I got them in the air fryer already. I'm going to hit air fry. I'm going to sit on the 400 for 15 minutes. And let's go. Alright, Brigade, I have these cut into strips. I also have them marinated in some Worcestershire sauce, Italian seasoning, some garlic powder, some salt, and some pepper. Also, I have my oven already preheated, or my skillet is nice and hot. So they're going to go down inside of here. I can already feel the heat off of it. Turn my air fryer back on. Walking over here to the skillet. Just kind of laying them in there the best you can. You don't gotta be perfect. Alright, once I got that steak going in there, I added my peppers and onions into the pan. And now that they're going, I'm just going to cover them. Come back and check on them. About 5 after 5. Give them a nice little mix. Alright, guys. Okay guys, I got my oven preheated up to 450, letting it get hot. We're about at the halfway point. Let's see what we're looking at. Ooh, look at that steam already rolling off. Oh my goodness. Woo wee. She is really rolling. That is almost perfect to go into the oven. So I'm going to turn this off of the heat and just let the steam kind of do its thing while the oven preheats. Woo-wee, Gobble Brigade, would you take a look at that? Alright, Gobble Brigade. There you have it. Can you just take a minute and appreciate that meat? Whew. Alright guys, I'm hungry, so it is time to head back to the table of judgment, break out the gavel, give this a day in court. Alright Brigade, it is time to give this a day in court. We are at the table of judgment. This is the My Boss Flake Steak, modified from the Power 13 cookbook, Gallagher's Warrior Flake Steak. Just take a look at that. Look at all that goodness on there. And 3, 2, 1. Cheers, y'all. This is a meal and a half. It's low in calorie, a lot of protein, antibiotic. It'll go a long way in helping you stay on track. Unless it's a Remington James out there, bro, this is how easy it is to take a recipe and make it your own. Stop stealing shit. It's not cool. Show some integrity. Give credit where it is due. I got like 90 something followers, and you have never seen me steal anyone's recipe that I did not give credit to. But all I had to do was change 4 ingredients and 1 cooking method, and voila! I said it, my own recipe. Until next time, Gobble Brigade, that is true magic. Never forget where you came from. Never sacrifice your integrity for a few dollars. I will see you guys later.
We rise up from the dust and clean my throat.